And I've read a lot of books through the years of what people said before they passed on, before they died. And nobody ever said, I made a big move and I regret it. But a lot of them do say, I wish I took that chance. I wish I did that thing. I wish I tried this. Now, that's probably not new news for you, but maybe it's a new way of hearing it from a new voice from me where you say, how long am I going to wait on this? How long am I going to be afraid? How long am I going to let fear get in the way? Now, here's a little bit of our timeline here. First, we have the past. And you guys, do me a favor. Can you draw with me? And then second, we have the present. And third, we have the future. Okay, so we have the past, the present, and the future. Let me go here before I fill out the diagram. The first area I want you to write is, what will you do? What will you do? What will you do? In the present, how will you do it? Simple framework, right? And in the future, what do you need to get when it's done? What do you need to get when done? Now, some of you are sitting there and you just have to answer these three things, right? And when I look at, what do you need to do? Like maybe one thing that we need to do, right? Maybe one thing that we need to do is we want to create multi-generational wealth. If you want to do multi-generational wealth, can you type in multi in the chat bar? Because you want to be able to change things, right, over multiple generations. I remember the first thing I wanted to do is first, I just wanted to make money to survive. Then, as I got a little older, I wanted to make money so that I didn't have to worry about surviving, but I could live a certain way. Then I wanted to make money so that I don't have to worry about bills and things breaking. Then I wanted to have money to have a slight sense of financial freedom. Then I wanted to have money to have financial freedom. Then I wanted to have generational wealth, so the next 10 generations I don't have to worry about. Don't go, there's so many people that go from broke to, I want to be a millionaire in a year. Okay, but a lot of people never get there because it's such a far leap and there's a lot of new things you got to do to get there. What about if we just go up one? Like, hey, I want to, in 2022, make a big move to become debt-free. Or pay down half your debt. Or just have enough money you don't have to worry about your bills. Right? Whatever that is. And then how you'll do it, there's things that you have to understand that I didn't understand, because being a tradesperson, it just didn't, in the blue collar world, you might not have a lot of the different white collar, either education or thinking that some people have. I didn't understand compounding. Now, I don't want to get fancy with you guys. Like, we're not going to talk about compounding interest and all this. We're just saying compounding a result. Do the same effort you're doing, but get double the results. Think about that a minute. Do the same thing you're doing, but get double personal results. That's a good thing, right? And also investing, right? Like, we know that there's a sense of investing. Now, people normally say investing, oh, put money in crypto and this. No. First step is invest in your own mind. You have to invest in your own growth. You have to invest in your own thinking, right? And then there's a sense of what you will do, which will be like a wealth machine. Type in the chat bar wealth machine if you like the way that that sounds, a wealth machine. See, some of you thought of that and you go, I'm all in, wealth machine. Some of you said, I don't know about a wealth machine. I don't know if I deserve it. Can I do it? I don't have the thinking. I wasn't brought up that way. You don't know my life. You don't know how I suffered, Mike. Everybody has a war story. Write this down. Everyone has a war story, but not everyone chooses to do different than their war story. Some people are still living their same war story. You don't understand, Mike. I was broke. I am suffering. I was divorced. I fought with these people. I went to court. If you lift up everybody's shirt, you guys tell me, if we pick up the back of your shirt, does everybody have some war scars from life? Tell me, you got some scars of, do you? See, those aren't painful scars. They're opportunity scars. They're opportunity scars. I've been through all of it, the lawsuits, through all of that stuff. But they're opportunities. Now, in the future, here's the biggest thing I learned. Model. Model. Find somebody and not only model them, master them. I trained with my one instructor, Chris Rossman, for in a dojo for just about 19 years. 19 years I trained with him. First, I started because I was just in awe of his ability. Then as I had grown, I learned, well, let me model his actions, right? Let me model his behaviors, his movements, his mannerisms, his way of breathing, thinking, focusing. And then I said, as I started to learn, I said, maybe I shouldn't model, maybe I should master. Type in mastery in the chat bar, everybody. Mastery. There's number one mastery, and I will keep reinforcing it. Mastery of self. And the only way you can create mastery of self is you have to start by mastering the behaviors, the actions, the habits of somebody else that has already went this journey that you feel that you're congruent with, and